Vamos.
Okay. Now we are with Thomas and Rosalba Sandoval in my office here in Guayaquil, Ecuador. She was operated on 22 of August. Now is 60. She is here and it was operated on 6 days ago. Now I want to ask you, Thomas, her brother, that told me that summarized all the symptoms that she was found in her brother, in her sister, and explain how does you feel you are the witness of this surgery. Yeah. And explaining what have you been involved.
So I'll start off with the history of my sister. She was perfectly normal, lived a normal life. She was happily married. She has 2 kids. She was a bank teller. We're from Denver, Colorado. Been there all our lives. And about 10 years ago, after she had her second kid, maybe 4 months after she had her daughter, she started acting very different, very scared, paranoid, and would lock herself up in the bathroom. First, we didn't know what to think of it. We thought, because she possibly maybe had started using drugs that we don't know about. Possibly she had like a nervous breakdown. So we were just all guessing what was wrong with her. She would go through her phases where she would be normal for a couple of days, and then we thought that it'd be over, and then she'd go back into a trance to where we didn't know who she was. She would just freak out, start screaming, panicking. She didn't even know herself what was happening with her body or her mind. So it was very frustrating. This lasted about 2 years. We would take her to the hospital. She would say that she's normal, she's fine. So the doctors would just release her. Like I said, after about 2 years of her constantly going back and forth to the doctors, they finally diagnosed her with schizophrenia, personality disorders, and at least we knew what was wrong with her, and we knew that might be, we could maybe find like a cure, or maybe we could go find like a good doctor that specializes in schizophrenia to help her. And she was getting worse and worse. She completely stopped taking care of her kids. She neglected herself. We would have to take care of her every day, day and night, pretty much. She lost motivation for all life, and they would just give her prescriptions, and since one prescription wouldn't work, so they would add another prescription, from another prescription to another prescription, and she was taking 13 prescriptions at one time, another prescription to cover the symptoms of the other prescriptions. So it was really sad. She started gaining weight uncontrollably, and it was because of the pills. They said the doctors were just trying to control her. She'd be in and out of the hospital, and 10 years later, she just didn't get any better. She was just so medicated that she didn't have any life, and she would just sit there in her room day and night, pretty much, and we would just keep giving her prescriptions so we could at least keep her under control, and she was calm. And we heard of Dr. McCliff, and we didn't really have that much faith. We didn't think it was possible, because all the doctors in the United States, including the doctors in Mexico, also were saying that there's no cure, and the only thing they can do is keep keeping her medicated just to keep her under control. And we finally decided that this is pretty much the last chance that she had. We realized that at the rate she was going within the next 5 years, the prescriptions were going to end up killing her anyway. So I figured, talk to my family. We all talked together, and we decided.
And it pain?
So you started.
Do you want to go to the bus? No.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we decided we have nothing else to lose. This is the last chance, and I decided to come. And like I said, my family gave me the blessings to bring her. We brought her here to Ecuador, and this is the best decision that we made as a family. My family's completely blown away that she understands now. She has a long way to be recovered. I realize that. But she understands me now, she listens, and we could have a conversation. Thanks to the operation. And it's a miracle.
Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to speak to Rosalba. But I have to point out that when she came here the first time, when I was making some questions, she always answered me, I am very fine, I don't feel nothing. And she said to me, that means that she doesn't accept that she is sick.
Correct.
Yeah. She said to me always, but now he's here, I've been operated 6 days ago, I want you to explain how is after and how is now. How do you feel?
After, I would hear voices. I would hear Donald, Duck, and Mickey Mouse. I would see them. I couldn't have a normal conversation with my brother or with my family because I was always hearing voices. I couldn't sleep. It was day and night that I was hearing voices. Now I can sleep. I slept since the operation. I slept at night. I can sleep. I can finally sleep after 12 years. I'm glad that I came to Ecuador for the operation. I thank the doctor and God that I'm good. I know my mom's going to be really happy. She thinks I can move out with my kids and be a normal parent, be a good parent. Like I said, I thank God and the doctor. Because if I wouldn't came here, I don't think I would ever get cured. The doctors in the United States don't think there's a cure for schizophrenia. And the doctors in Mexico don't think there's a cure for schizophrenia. I do believe that there's a cure for schizophrenia, and I'll recommend this to anyone who has schizophrenia. I have a couple of friends who have schizophrenia from the hospital. I want to tell them to come here so that way they can be cured. It's something wonderful.
Okay, thank you very much for everything. That's all.